I'm going to keep shining in all my glitterly, that's not a word. Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. So I had a totally different video planned for this week, but after the election results on Tuesday, I just couldn't post anything frivolous. 2016, it has been rough, and the gravity of the possible consequences of this election cannot be overstated. I feel like we all feel like this cat today. There are so many different feelings and so many different fears that have surfaced from this, and all of them are valid. We all know how and why this happened. And from this point on, it's about where we go from here and what we need to do to limit the damage, to unify our many communities, and to heal our nation. The sun rose again today, and for that I am extremely grateful. I wanted to hibernate for the next 4 years, but then I realized that there is no way in hell that I am going to let fear and despair keep me from living my life to the fullest and from living out loud. I will grieve for my country and for my community, and I will grieve for all the people who feel vulnerable to the hate that has reared its ugly ass head during this election cycle. But then I'm going to get back to work. The sun rose again, and every day is a gift. Every day is an opportunity to bring peace and love into this world. It's time to show that we are not beaten. Just like the sun, our love and peace will rise and will shine. However, pretty words like this change nothing without action. After we grieve, it's time for us to all realize our power and to use it. Now is not the time for apathy. Now is not the time for vengeance. Now is not the time for willful ignorance. Now is the time for passion, action, education, and awareness. A big reason we are in this situation in the first place is because of misinformation and poor education. So let's get educated. If you've ever thought about getting involved in politics, now is the time and we need you. Things only change when we get involved on a local level, when we speak up and follow it with action. I ask that you look into what you can do locally in your community. Volunteer, donate, show up to city council meetings. So there's a squirrel outside my window and I just got distracted. Squirrel, I was on a roll. Okay, show up to city council meetings and attend meetings held by groups working to create harmony within communities. Don't wait for someone else to speak up for you. If it's one thing we've learned, it's that your voice does count. So let it be heard. None of us know what's going to happen, and the uncertainty of it all is part of the reason we're all so terrified. But we can't stop living. We just have to live better, more ethically, and more proactively. We have the power to create the world that we want, regardless of how daunting the task may seem. Let's do it for ourselves, and let's do it for our next generation. I love you, and I stand with you. I'm going to keep shining in all my glittery gay glory, and I'm ready for the road ahead. Let's do this together. And don't forget, you have the power, you have the voice. It's time we used it. It's past time that we used it. And don't forget to check out this video that I'm in with Ariel Scarcella and some fellow YouTubers, where we bring a message of hope to all of you. See you in the next video, where we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming of lesbian, burlesque, princessing shenanigans. Till then, I love you. Banksy and I are ready to fight.